It's Matt Pinfield, FanFest.tv. Backstage at Rock on the Range. We're in the 33-star tent, and I'm hanging out with a great friend of mine who I haven't seen in a while, man, Rex Brown. Rex, it's so good to see you, brother.
I see you too.
Love
Thanks
you, man.
for having me. Appreciate it.
I'm happy to see you, man. I mean, last time we saw each other, I don't know if we were playing like poker with Jerry Cantrell, or
Might have been there.
or we were in a studio together too.
I was trying to get one of your bands. I wanted to produce one of your bands, if you remember.
Yeah.
And
I think I got laid off at Sony right after that.
That was that's been what, 6 years ago. You know?
Yeah, it's been a while now, which is crazy. But there's definitely some other, I mean, I follow what you've been doing. Obviously, no, I've always been. We met in the early Pantera days. We followed you down. Kill Devil Hill, man, what you're doing now, which is super cool.
It's awesome. It's you know what, I was coming out of a surgery I had, that well documented or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had to take a year off, and this fellow Vinny had put this band together, Apsy.
Yeah.
Put this band together, and his
brother's Carmine, which we know.
Carmine, Apsy.
Both those guys are both
the great PC Flying Drum Brothers. And so anyway, put this thing together and put out a record. Actually, we put out 2 records within a year themselves, actually recorded.
Wow.
One of them came out this last November, so it's not that old. And so kind of ran into a little snafu with Vinny. Had other projects that he was doing and didn't really want to be on the road.
So now Johnny's playing with Typo.
And Johnny played with Typo, so Johnny was my first call, and I go, this has got to happen. This has got to happen. I knew within 2 songs Johnny was it.
Yeah.
I call him on a Wednesday. He goes, look, I can get back to you in an hour. He goes, I'm ready. I'll be there Saturday. I got a plane flight. So Johnny, he fits in perfectly, and every show just gets, the thump gets louder and louder and louder and louder.
Yeah.
So we came out today and had a 28-hour bus ride.
Yeah, you guys were coming from like Kentucky or Kansas City.
We came from freaking Colorado.
Wow.
And
because I know you're supposed to get here at 8 in the morning, but I
so that we hit the traffic here in Columbus, and it was stacked up, early morning, and then we pulled up to the gig, unloaded, throw and go,
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. And I loved it, man. It was great. And so
you just ran, literally got on off the bus and onto the stage, right?
Oh, and literally, yeah. I mean,
which is great.
Put your clothes on and get and go,
And I love the name Kill Devil Hill too, because I've been to Kill Devil Hills in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I've climbed those dunes, man. They're fucking beautiful. They're beautiful. That area.
You know where that
it's the Wright brothers, right?
It's not really the Wright brothers. Kill Devil Hill, the name came from back in the 1700s, where they used to park the ships. The English did. The pirates would come loot all the rum, and they would stash all that rum inside those dunes, those hills.
Wow.
Inside of there, and they said that the rum was so strong it killed the devil.
Yeah.
So hence you have Kill Devil Hills, and Mark, our guitar player, is an aviator, and he's had his pilot's license, and he thought it was a cool name, brought it to the band.
Thought about it because the Wright brothers, that's where their real first flight was.
And they flew just right over those hills.
Yeah.
The first plane in 1903.
People always think Kitty Hawk, but it's actually Kill Devil Hills.
And we've been trying to get there and to go play these shows, and now we can go play.
Yeah.
So, and having Johnny in the band is just wonderful. So we're lining up all kinds of stuff that's going to happen in the fall. We're planning on touring this as long as we can possibly.
That'll be great, man. I'm happy to see you. Look good, man.
I feel great. I feel really good. I'm a little tired today, but it comes with the territory. It's rock and roll, baby.
It is rock and roll. Well, we love it, man. And I love the anniversary of the Pantera CDs that have come out.
Yeah, the Far Beyond came out.
Far Beyond. I got Vulgar, of course, and then Far Beyond.
Yeah, and then the Far Beyond came out, and it just everywhere. So
it's great.
That it's still keeping that legacy alive, and we still sell a lot of records.
Yeah, Pantera, man, people love them. They're great records.
Well,
they really are.
Yeah,
so Reinventing the Steel, we got a bunch of other things that got to come out next. Do new special editions of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there a lot of shows and stuff
I really
that people
want to
heard?
We have so much shit on tape of like live shows and stuff like that, and so many hours of data that you'd have to go through. It'd probably take us a 1.5-year process to do it, but that's what I want to do. Archive all that stuff to show where the songs came from.
Is
or
Kim
development.
doing that with you guys? Is it like
she's still part
Kim's
of it.
great. She's really helped out. But is it like do you and Phil and maybe like go through the different stuff and say this is what I want it to do?
We still keep contacting that form, but
Yeah.
you know, Phil got on stage with us today.
Yeah.
You know, and someone didn't get up till 1
I heard he was
o'clock.
going to do some Pantera tracks, did he? Did he? Did you guys do it?
Yeah, we played Mouth for War, but
Oh, that's
that was
great.
in our set anyway. I said, "Do you want to come up and
Yeah.
you know, sing on it?" He
Why don't you
said,
sing
"Yeah."
about 4 words? You're
He goes,
doing.
"Yeah,
Gotta
I'll-
love the vulgar display. I mean, those records, you know, it's just.
So yeah, we played Mouth, and it was it's one, you know, for the longest time I wanted Kill Devil Hill to write on its own merit, you know.
Yeah.
So longest time I just didn't want to play any cover tunes, and I thought, you know, that's part of my past. Let's go ahead and let her out.
Part of your
there, you
legacy,
know?
and a great one too.
Absolutely.
That people love.
And so
man.
that song, it kind of fits really nice with the songs that we have in our repertoire.
Right.
So,
It works.
just
It
one of
doesn't
the
feel like
songs-
it's out of place
Yeah.
in any way in the set. Man.
Not at all. Not at all.
You know, which I
Thanks.
think is very cool.
Yeah, he just happened to be there, and I walked up, and I hadn't seen him. We played in January at the Metal Masters,
Yeah.
which was a blast. We played about 5 Pantera songs there, but he's been so busy with his career, and I'm getting this, you know, off the track now finally, and as far as a touring band. So we're just moving down the road, man.
That's great, man.
Still playing music, still enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know,
You're living in Texas again, right?
I have a place in Texas. I live in New Mexico, and I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
But
I love seeing you, man. I just
bouncing around.
can't
I
believe
need
I
to
haven't
take a
seen you in so
vacation.
damn long.
I
You're
know.
right, like 6 years. That's crazy. It went
At least.
really fast, man. Last time I was hanging when you were sitting. We were sitting on Sunset Boulevard eating lunch. You and me and
Right.
Jerry and Earl Brown, the actor. Remember, like our buddy.
Exactly. That was the last time I think I've seen you.
Yeah.
in,
I mean,
in
you know,
person.
it's been too long. to be honest.
Too long, absolutely.
But I'm excited that you're here, man, and that's why
absolutely.
I reached out to you. I wanted you to come
I'm
on
here.
and do this.
I'm back.
Rex Brown.
I didn't really go
everybody.
anywhere.
No, you didn't. You're still doing it. Kill Devil Hill, everybody. Fanpass.tv. I'm Matt Pitfield. Backstage at Rock on the Range. Thanks a lot, Rex.
Awesome.
Good to see you.